Hey, thanks so much for clicking on the link to watch this extra footage about the song that you just heard me play. And I wanted to just give you a little bit of background on how I got to this particular style. In my experience, I actually write a lot of songs in very small pieces. And I actually do it during breaks from other songs. So, for example, for this song, I was working on something else. A little song I was calling In This Room. In this room, the people, they sing out, lifting up hands and praise your people, they recount. I was working on that, and so worked on it for a little while and kind of got tired of it and couldn't go anywhere, and so I just took a break and just thought, okay, I'll work on something else. And that's kind of my pattern. I do that a lot. I work on a lot of songs for a little bit of time instead of dedicating, hours to one, all in one sitting. And so there's this riff I've had in my head for a long time in the key of D, and I wanted to write a fast song. I'm not real good at fast songs, but I wanted to write one with this riff right here. And I wanted that to have that riff, and for a long time I've been playing it, and I've been trying to figure out how to work it. I even kind of decided to play it as I strum. That, just that. And so I was working on it, could not figure out, what I wanted it to be, and so I thought, well, let's just try it in a totally different style. Let's just try kind of in a finger picking thing. I thought, oh yeah, that's nice, and kind of go with that, that little Extreme. You remember the band Extreme? They had that song More Than Words. They kind of had that, that popping. So my plan was, so I went to this, I decided, I can go to that real cool, kind of dissonant B minor chord, and I can do, your word, Lord, I want, I want, they would do that. So I was really liking the finger picking thing, but the riff just made it too long. I wanted the song to sort of progress, and it just felt weird to me after every chorus had ba-da-da, 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 ba-da-da. And so I eventually killed that part. I didn't want the riff anymore, but I did decide that I liked the finger picking thing. So I knew I had this dissonant chord thing in there. So I tried to work a lot of riffs and was trying to figure out a lot of stuff. And it just ended up that B minor chord was just a cool start. I don't want empty phrase. It just was kind of that. But it felt a little low to me, so I ended up just capoing at the 2nd fret and putting it in the key of E. So now I've got the C sharp minor. And so I did, I don't want empty phrase. I don't want the thoughts of mortal man. I don't want philosophy. I don't want to know earthly plans. So just kind of did that, and I really liked it. And eventually just killed the idea of falling back to a riff. I thought it was really good to have your word, Lord, just back to that 6th chord, I want. And I did put in that put in a riff because I was going back to that same chord. So I was in word, Lord, I want, and I was there. But that's also the first chord of the next verse. And so I didn't want to just hold that one. It's just a long time to hold. So I did that little deal, and it's kind of a long little riff there to get it back. So anyway, so you see that the song started out as a fast song in D with a riff, and then the more it progressed, it became a finger-picking song in D with the riff. Then it became a finger-picking song in D but no riff. Then it became a finger-picking song in E with no riff, but with something a little bit cooler as a transition. So anyway, that's kind of how it works for me. I will often, if something's not working, I'll put it in a different rhythm or a different key, or try to go for an overall different feel. And in this case, I think it worked. I like the song, and I feel good about it, and it's fun to play. It's fun for me to play. It's a challenge for me to finger pick it, and it says something that's in me that I want to say, and I think people need to say. But it also says it in kind of a unique way, which is kind of what I think we're all going for when we write these worship songs, is we want them to be familiar but also fresh. And so hopefully this song will be something at least close to that. So thanks for watching. I would appreciate any comments you have about the song. You can comment on this video or the original one you watch with the actual song. So thanks, guys.